give a shit. I don't give a shit. I saw a TikTok the other day that was it was kind of Valentine's related, right? It said when you smile, if you have studies show that when you smile, if you have 8 or more teeth showing, you're attractive. And the next thing you know, it flashed to somebody. Mary, you remember that story you told us about that dental thing and trying to sing a song? Flash to somebody.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
I sent you that video, didn't I?
It was all. Was that you that sent me that? It was
Yes,
fucking awesome.
I did that with a buddy of mine. Yeah, it was a challenge song.
Yeah, I remember you doing that one. But yeah, no, the TikTok video I saw the other day cracked me up. It reminded me all about that story that you told.
It was not funny though. I was slobbering all over the place.
That is funny. I'm gonna go sing. Let me get my drool rag. Just in case. What's up, buddy?
Coast to coast.
Shit, we're starting.
Just saying.
Okay, welcome back. This is the
Coast
pre-show to the pre-show to the show. We don't know what we're doing. It's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
Comment, share, buy some shit. Do we have any Valentine's shit for people to buy? It's too late now, but by the time they see this Valentine's Day, it'll be done and over with. It came and went.
It came
and went. Get in, get out, get on your way.
That ain't right.
Oh, man. That did not come out the way that I was expecting it to. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Any of y'all do anything exciting for Valentine's Day? Did you do anything special? I mean, we're podcasting.
We pow.
We po. We po. I'm broke, bitch.
I made my wife the tacos she loved. That's what she wanted. Here you go.
Nice. Very nice. Britt made some like chicken fajita type things for dinner. Dude, it was good.
I'm hungry again, damn it.
It was good. Well, what kind of snacks you got? I know you got a Valentine snack around.
All I have is pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds? I'm sorry. I got a soda, but you can't have it.
I don't know what's happened, but I've got Junior Mints and chocolate-covered cherries and Heath bars and a heart case of chocolates I haven't opened yet.
Okay, Nick.
I know. I don't know what's happened. You just saw my belly earlier.
Man's been eating good in the neighborhood.
It's all that 3:30 no lunch hangry thing going on.
Oh, dude, it was a no lunch kind of day. I hate it when that happens. It happens like every day. It sucks. Pisses me off.
An Arctic blast over there in Cali. The West is in a cold.
Dude, bro, I don't know what happened. I sent y'all that message. Shit, I don't know. It was a few hours ago now. Dude, it's 43 degrees outside, according to my little weather app, and it's freaking snowing.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're gonna get it because there's a big cold thing. The polar vortex dropped over you guys.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it. And with that would be my work phone going off. So, well, enjoy this commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, yo, welcome. What's going on, y'all?
I'm Nick.
And I'm Brandon.
And we have just kicked off season 4 of our podcast, Coast to Coast.
That's right. And this season, we'd like to invite those of you that are on Smule, the online karaoke app, to join us for a little fun, some good old wholesome banter, and a whole lot of music and conversation.
Throughout the season, as a Smule guest, you will also be entered to win recognition in several podcast and Smule-related categories.
Hell yeah. Some of these categories are going to be most viewed episode, funniest guest, and best vocal cover overall, just to name a few.
That's right. All you got to do is click the link below, fill out the form, hit submit, and someone will reach out to schedule a date that's best for you.
And we can't wait to have you on the show. So come on now, click that link below, fill out the form, hit submit, and let's get vocal. Dude, this is going to be fun. they'll call me back. They hung up before I could answer. It didn't even ring all the way through.
See, people, this is why y'all need to buy the stuff, because we're anchored, we're chained to our day jobs, and
That's right.
the only way we're going to get broken free from that is if Brandon gets the profit from it. He's first. We'll just let him have all of it. That way,
Break these chains.
Break the chains, man.
I'm first. Why would I be first? I should be last.
I don't know.
man.
Nick was over there playing Angry Birds. I just saw him.
Nick could be the first one to break free from the 9 to 5.
Working hard, my arms are broken. My shoulders are killing me.
You know, we ever get accused of armed robbery. Hey, that video you sent me about the president's address with the objects in the air, right? I'm not going to go into it too much, but I think
yeah,
it was
that was-
more
Let's see.
of what I saw. I sent you something, and so those of y'all don't know, they've been shooting crap out of the sky up in the north,
everybody
Canada
knows.
and Alaska and all that.
There's been like 4 things now, or
Yeah, and
well,
there-
let's be fair. 4 things that have been quote unquote reported on.
that's true. And there's been a lot of quote UFO, and they're unidentified until they're identified, right?
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's the thing though. Whenever anybody hears that word UFO, it's I swear to God, dude, it's like people forget that
Yeah.
it stands for unidentified flying object. They think UFO.
I mean, I've been hit in the head
Green
with things
guys,
thrown
green
at me
guys.
before that I didn't know what they were. So they were UFOs. I mean, technically,
Fair enough. Exactly.
at the moment of impact, but
Let's not forget about them grayskins.
that's right.
Acorns, persimmons.
So y'all just, those watching, just calm down. We're not. This isn't Mars attacked
Yeah.
quite yet. Although
Yeah. Coneheads.
it's like I told Nick, I'm like, I'm kind of ready for that. I was talking about that earlier, and I
I'm
said,
kind
no,
of ready for it.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if Biden's address and that video was factual, and he's using that to get out of trouble. The
I
aliens are
haven't
here.
seen
We're
this
here.
video yet.
Oh yeah, it's
I feel out of the loop.
it's hard to tell whether it's been AI doctored or not,
It's
but I think it
fake.
has.
I see it was on YouTube too. Somebody took that like the whole TikTok video, and it was on YouTube, so I could see it on my big TV screen. It's definitely fake. But
Mm,
I mean, it's Biden talking. If you listen to it and don't watch it, it's too.
it
Perfect.
sounds just like him.
right on the money.
Well, it goes back
Ah.
to those AIs that they do the AI voice replication, and dude, it's crazy.
When
I'm
I seen it small, I just kind of glimpsed it because me and Ferris all were talking, and I almost real quick went and sent it to Brandon because I was like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Wait a minute."
Y'all are gonna set me. Skynet is here.
I'm just waiting to get my hands on that technology. If I got to pay a $39 a month membership to get it, just so I can take Brandon's videos on this podcast and just change what he says. Nick, can you
Dude.
imagine all we can get
Oh,
all
that'd be
kinds
so
of
fun.
meeting commitments out of him.
And then if he can't make it, we can just take an episode and cut him out where he's talking, but just have him saying something else. Fill it
That's
in.
fine. That's fine. Just turn me into the farthest left-leaning person on the
will.
planet. I just see it now.
I want to see homos naked. Oh, really? Do you now? Okay.
Whoa! Oh man! Woo, I mean, to each their own. You do what you do, boo boo. Whatever puts a rise in your Levi's, just keep me out of it. Okay,
That was
I'm
a
very
movie
happy
reference.
where I am.
It really is going crazy though, because besides the objects in the air, now you got all these trains derailing and exploding with freaking chemicals in them.
Did y'all hear about
It's
the
nuts.
did y'all hear about the gas pipeline or fuel pipeline or whatever it is that burst out here where I'm at?
No.
No.
Yep. And guess what gas prices have started doing again? Yep.
Oh,
I paid
Insane.
what I
dude.
paid today. No, I didn't fuel up today. I filled up yesterday night at $4.35 a gallon.
Wow, that's low. Weren't you at like 6 something?
We were cresting. We were way up there, a year or so ago. But dude, bud, you got to remember up until the Rona, gas prices out here were, I mean, 405 was considered super high. and 365 to 380 was pretty much the norm, for the last 5-6 years or so until the Rona hit.
Mm.
So that's why when Ferris was, oh man, it's $3.12 out, I'm gonna kiss my ass.
I'm
You
gonna
know, it's
tell
funny
one
'cause-
more weird thing I've noticed going on too, and we're not going to go deep into that rabbit hole,
Mm.
but on TikTok, out of nowhere, and I've never seen them before until all this other stuff started happening. I'm seeing all these atheist people going live and wanting Christians to come and talk to them and ask them or try to convince them or whatever. I'm like, what is going on?
Hey, people need guidance, brother.
Yeah, well, people talk to them and they go, nope, you're not listening to me. I'm hanging up with you. Why are we talking if you're just going to turn me off of here? I'm just saying
That's-
it's weird. I've never seen
Well,
it
it could
before.
be.
Now all of
It
a
could be.
sudden,
Maybe they're
tons of
trying to
them.
maybe they're trying to convince believers to become non-believers
That's what
instead.
they're
And
trying to do.
I'm
And if
I'm
you
here to tell
don't,
y'all right now. You put a believer and a non-believer in a room together and try to get the non-believer to convince the believer that nothing exists. That is a losing battle.
very little. Yep.
That conversation is gonna go nowhere.
And they get mad when you won't listen to them that is not true. They go, there's no talking to you, and they hang up on you. Okay, next.
Yeah. Well, my favorite thing is, well, where's your proof? You ever read a
Where's
fucking
your proof?
history book?
Mhm.
There's all kinds of proof
Oh my
everywhere.
God.
You know, back to your comment about the pipeline busting or whatever. It's
Mhm.
interesting. We were just going over this at work today. Not that particularly, but industrial accidents and major So you got industrial accidents, which are, in the millions a year, really, honestly. And you've got the major, which is about 5,000 something a year. So when you divide that over the days, it's like 14 a day. But you don't hear about them. So are we numb to all of that, and that's why we didn't hear about what happened in California? Or
Not necessarily.
is it
Not
media pick
necessarily.
and choose because of agenda?
I think it's a pick and choose kind of a thing. And also let's not forget that a gas line or fuel line, pipeline, whatever it is that happened out here, that's not necessarily going to be a great big huge national type deal like the Keystone pipeline was.
Right.
Right. Where it affects us is out here where it affects us, where I live. That's not necessarily going to have a super huge impact on someone, say, in Florida,
Did
just
y'all
is
know
what
that
it
they
is.
still have all the equipment? And I say piping, not necessarily, I guess, equipment too, but all the supplies that they got ready for the Keystone is still sitting out there.
Just chilling,
Just
just collecting dust, bro. Hasn't been fucking touched.
well, they lost so much money up front because it got shut down. It cost them more to transport it somewhere else anyway.
Probably.
Well, I tell you what, these trains that are blowing up, like the one in Ohio, the first one that did it, and then all the chemicals burned. And the train people and everybody else is like, "Oh, it'll be all right. It burned off." No,
I didn't hear about that one
burning
either.
is even worse. It's turning that what the heck was it called? It's the plastics, hydro, I forget, vinyl, so whatever. I'm feeling retarded, but it burns up, becomes like hydrochloric acid in the air, really bad, and all around there. It's freaking like fish and animals are just dying. People are videoing their creeks and stuff. There's fish dead.
Wow.
Not good, man.
I haven't heard about that one either.
Really?
Dude, I'm so far disconnected from what's going on in the world. I'm nowhere near even a fraction of where I was as far as being informed as I was, 2-3 years ago, because I'm just so freaking busy all the time. But
You mean you
It
don't know
was
about
so
the
bad,
poultry
there's-
problem?
The poultry problem.
oh, we know about
Okay.
the poultry problem, Ferris. Let me
Do
tell you
ya?
something here, buddy. Let me tell you something here about that poultry problem. Okay. We went grocery shopping the other day, and you know what they had signs saying in front of their eggs? Due to the shortages, limit 2 per customer per visit.
2 eggs or 2 dozen?
Two containers.
Okay,
We get the
it's not
18.
that
We get the
bad then.
18 packs.
18 pack, yeah.
Well, no, I was talking about the
Well, actually, typically we go to like Sam's Club or
get the
like
big
Costco
tank
or
one.
something. We get the big, huge sumbitch.
Yeah.
But guess who was completely sold out when we went grocery shopping? Sam's Club. So then we had to make a quick stop at Safeway. they had the sign that says limit two to customer. And it was just a quick stop. It was literally just for eggs, and my wife picked up like a thing of cinnamon. And that was basically it, right? Because we got everything else we needed from Sam's. And she goes in the store, she comes out, and she's telling me this story after I've already left. Right. I'm driving the car, headed home. We're already 3, 4, 5 minutes down the road, whatever it was. And she's telling me this. I'm like, honey, you should have just told me to go back in and get more. You know, we're going to go through those 2 18 packs in like a day and a half, the way our family eats. Like, holy shit. Eggs are not abundant, which doesn't make any sense to me. Y'all remember when the Rona first hit and it was like, you know, finding toilet paper was like finding a
Possible.
gold nugget the size of Jupiter? Why make it make sense?
Just
Why is there an egg shortage of all things on the planet for there to be a shortage of?
because they're storing it down in them damn underground places.
Dude, that thing looks crazy.
It's
I want to go
huge.
there. What was
Got
that called again?
Trucks full of food they're storing down there. Gee, I wonder
What
why
was
there's
that
a
place
shortage.
called again? It was something underground or whatever, right?
Yeah, I forget. They're building another one or two too. There's more
Oh,
than
dude,
that.
I want to, you know what? I want to go work at a place like that. Like for real. I want to take my current skill set and apply it for that place just so that I can get in on a little bit of the secrets. I can keep my mouth shut. I might not do it here, but I am capable. I do have secrets that I have to keep up in here for certain things going on. Okay. I don't like it, but I gotta know it.
You know, going back to the pipeline thing,
Ah.
today the news would be really busy if they reported every pipeline burst because it's Valentine's
Mhm.
Day.
Mm.
Just saying.
Right.
Your timing is perfect.
All he needs
That
is that
was-
put up bump.
Bro, that was this close. That soda was this close coming out
Hey,
my nose.
Nick, if you let me
You
edit this one,
dirty.
I'm doing the flies and the drums just for you, buddy.
What?
By the way, I was talking about y'all may not know this, but anybody, if you know anybody that raises their own chickens, okay. Here lately,
They
the
pick 'em
last
up, raise 'em.
2 months.
We've been talking about getting chickens.
My
Well,
brother has some. I
make
wish I lived where I could
sure
have some.
make sure you research the chicken scratch or chicken feed for protein to I guess it's protein to help them encourage laying eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
saw
have
something about
been-
that.
The feed it hasn't been like deadly to them, but it has been keeping them from laying eggs.
Is
That would
that
be a
why
good
there's an egg shortage?
I think that shit's all on purpose.
It is on purpose. I think it is. So I don't know which grain bags or whatever it's called. I'm not a chicken I don't raise chickens. I want to, but we
My
haven't yet.
mom has chickens.
Well, my question, since Nick already took it out into left field, is why would it be on purpose?
Well,
Yeah,
because
said the
I
dolphin.
don't
He wants to know.
Why
was
would it be
bad.
on purpose?
That was bad. That was bad for even me.
I'm afraid of getting yelled at if I say things.
We're gonna get yelled at anyways. Just the fact that you said it was on purpose means that this episode's getting pulled down. Shit.
Well, we need to make some profit real quick
Dude,
anyway. So
I
give
feel
time
like
to
we're being watched under a microscope on the
give
tubes
Nick
of
time
you
to
lately.
mull that over, see if he wants to talk about it. How about we sell some shit?
Sell some shit.
Wait, you see, want to do another commercial?
Well, I mean, since the first commercial didn't count.
All right, be right back. There's beans, bullets, and band-aids.
Beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's it.
All right, we're
Welcome back.
And I'm going to take a shot at getting us ripped off of here.
Hell yeah. Why is the
So-
chicken egg shortage on purpose, Nick?
It's not just the chicken egg, it's everything.
Everything.
So, how far was it back when Biden was talking about dealing with Russian sanctions and all that? And he said there's
Yeah.
going to be, it's going to cause all kinds of shortages and shit, and it's going to be real. It's going to hurt us and everything. And this is going to be real, man. And not like worried or nothing, like just straight to the fact. There's going to be shortages.
I don't think it was too far past the his reelection.
I don't remember, but
I thought that was at the beginning of, let's just say, the events in Ukraine.
It is. It was during Ukraine when it
Yeah.
started.
Which is about that time. Yeah.
So he was like, it's going to be real, man. That's what he said.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt us too. It's just like,
But why chickens?
it's just food, man. You know how much eggs are used?
Chickens are the
A lot.
easiest livestock to raise, I think. I mean, they're the cheapest, they have the most yield when you think about
Things are on, they want the war. I'm telling you right now. That's my belief. They want the war.
The third one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting
Washington-
hypothetical situation you're posing here, Nick.
Well,
this is
there are a lot
all
of
make
things that are going on
believe.
that's just like poking. Do you remember the pipeline Nord Stream 1 and 2 got blown up and they were saying Russia did it and all that? They're blaming it.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No, but okay, I'm listening.
Well,
So you're saying everything's Putin's fault?
no, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, okay, good for
There's
you.
an article that just came out. What's it? Something Hearst. I keep forgetting his first name. He's a famous freaking journalist that comes up with all these conspiracies. He's usually right, and he does.
Oh, no
articles on
shit.
them. And he
Dude,
said,
I love it when they're right.
you
That's
talking
so
about the
much
guy
fun
on
when it
was on
happens.
InfoWars. He's got he's got a TV show, Nick, too.
I don't know. He's an older guy, and he's been doing this for a while. He's one that's reported on some big conspiracies.
I can't think of this guy's name, but
Regardless, he just came out with another article, and he's stating that he believes the Nord Stream pipelines were blown up by none other than us. That Biden set that up
On
That was
purpose.
gonna be, yeah, because he mentioned there's a video of him saying that he'll cut supplies.
Oh.
And then they do that, and then they try to say, oh, I'm telling you, dude, there's so much going on. It's insanity.
Crazy hypothetical situations that we're
Yeah.
discussing here
That
in
we
make
think. We're
believe
just saying
land
it might
that
be.
it's just pretend land. Everything's fine. Just
Things are weird, dude. There is a lot of weird crap going on.
then we
It's
got the
getting
15-minute
weirder
cities
and
going up.
weirder. Huh?
15-minute city. What?
What's that?
Oh, come on. Okay. All right. Do real quick, and then we got something fun to do.
Okay.
Okay,
15
educate me.
A 15-minute city is designed to where you don't have to go farther than a 15-minute walk to get anything you need in your life. Groceries, whatever. It's
I
supposed
think
to
I heard something
reduce-
about this.
It's a plan to reduce our footprint that we leave behind, like the
They're
quote
starting
unquote fossil fuel.
they're starting a testing phase for this somewhere in the UK or whatever, right? And it's basically going to be zoned off. And if you want to go between zones, you got to get some kind of special permit type thing, right?
Oh,
Right.
now
So
you're getting into
like
regulation.
We're on the same. Okay, we're on the same page. I know what you're talking about.
So
Ooh,
like
I
the
know what
line
you're saying.
they're talking about building in, was it Dubai or whatever in the desert? The line, it's called the line.
Ooh, I haven't heard about that one.
It's a city that is like 30 miles long, and it's like, oh God, 40 stories tall, and it's like kind of wide, like a half a mile wide, and it's all contained in this big glass wall. They started construction of this thing.
Dude, bro, Ferris, are you telling me that they're bringing a real life, straight up fucking Hunger Games aspect
Pretty
to
much.
shit?
So with the 15-minute cities, that not only are they going to lessen the idea is lessen the footprint, and it will, because you have less cars, less whatever.
How is it going to lessen the footprint if people are walking way more?
Okay, good point. I mean, can you tell that to Congress? But it's also you cannot leave. You won't be able to leave your area, your area, how you call it, that town.
Hunger Games.
No,
without permission.
There's a movie I started to watch. I didn't finish it, and it was a movie where a lot of the elite on Earth, and they built this big ring thing right above, and they all lived on that, and it had grass and shit on it.
Oh,
people that were still on Earth tried to get
Elysium
on there,
or whatever it was, right? That was with Matt Damon.
Well,
Is it Elysium or something? I know the movie you're talking about.
The dudes got on and they tried to get onto that ring. And
Yeah.
if you go there, yeah.
Lord of the
That-
Rings.
No. You know what? If I explained it to my wife, she'd be like, "Oh, it's this one." Seriously, she's like that with movies. Hey, honey, you remember that movie where so and so was in it and they did such and such? Yeah, that's The Hobbit, you jackass. Oh, okay, cool. Like, dude, she's quick.
Well,
We've been
Okay there?
discussing a lot of hypotheticals regarding zombie apocalypse and whatnot because we've been watching that y'all been watching the Last of Us show.
no, I seen it, but I ain't watched it.
Okay, so first off, you need to watch The Last of Us. Secondly, we've been having lots of conversations in our household about situations like that because I mean, we watched that first episode and I just looked around. I went, okay, we gotta get prepared. Just saying.
I think you're right. I think the movie's called Elysium.
You seriously just Google it right now?
Yeah.
Dude, we stopped talking about that like a minute and a half ago.
Well, you know how I am.
Just bothers him. Got to get that toast back scratcher.
My back actually does itch at the moment.
Paris, what are we doing that's fun?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I think we're off the rails here, buddy.
Since
Going
we're
off the
off the
rails on a
rails
crazy
anyway,
train.
you guys reminded me of a movie I watched and I can't remember. You'll have to ask Britt about
We
it.
reminded you of a movie you can't remember.
I can't remember what the name of it was, but basically, if you were super rich, then you could add all this time to your life.
Oh yeah, that's with Justin
We're-
Timberlake and Mila Kunis.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck. Timeline or something like that. That was actually a really good movie.
It was good.
I liked it. Time capsule.
But that's what you guys had my head thinking
All
about.
right.
I actually liked that movie. Yeah, they had their currency or whatever was how much time they had on their arm, and he was like a gambler or whatever, and you gamble it away, and if
Did
you
he
take
break
someone
even?
else's time, you just whatever.
You look out the window in the darkness.
No, dude, you got to watch the movie. It was awesome. Hey,
Did he know when to hold him?
hey.
I think timeline might
I'm a-
be the right name.
I'm gonna text my wife right now. I'm gonna pull a Nick.
Well, while
gonna
you're
pull a Nick.
texting your wife,
Mhm.
I put together the round reveal video for round 4 of that comp. That's fun.
Paris,
Yeah,
help
cool
you with
story,
that?
bro. I'm
You
just-
know what?
okay, I'm trying to get my dang phone to work.
I think I remember seeing a little blooper from. an
Did you watch that?
attempt.
That was
What
funny.
was the
shit.
name of the movie?
That
with Justin
made me
Timberlake
laugh
and
so
Mila
hard I
Kunis,
almost
where
cried.
time was the currency. Oh shit! I just said that whole thing because I thought it'd be faster. It didn't even pick up my voice.
Here, I'll just look it up.
Fucking technology. What was the movie with Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis where time was the currency? You know what? She's gonna text me back and she's gonna go, "How come you spelled out J Timberlake, but you said all of Mila Kunis's name?" I fucked up the other day. You know, I got we're helping out a buddy. Y'all met him in the last episode, and we were all watching that '90s show, and
Oh, I haven't
you-
watched it yet.
it's not that '70s show. Anyways, the lady that plays Donna, right? I can't remember her actual
Laura
something prepon
Laura
whatever.
Prepon.
Yeah, she came on, and my buddy goes, "Man,
she's
She still looks okay, but she doesn't look as good as she did when she was in that 70s show. I said, she ain't nothing. Mila Kunis is cuter then, and she still is now. My wife kind of just did one of these.
no,
I'm like, oh, I done
I
fucked up.
disagree on that one. Look at, there's also this weird ass cloud.
Every time you do that, I can't see it. That looks like a flying saucer. That looks like an acorn in the sky.
It looks
A
like
walnut
cooter in the
flying.
sky. With
Oh,
some
I got
super
I got
weird
a
cloud
text
they can't
message.
figure.
Mary, my wife, texted back. She says it's called In Time.
In time. Okay.
Time.
Thank you.
Nearly killed him.
She says Mila Kunis wasn't in it though.
Well, I was gonna say I looked up Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, and it just gave me friends with benefits, and I was like, okay, that's not the one.
Who wants to play a game?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Now I'm texting with my wife. Sorry, let me put this down. I'm ready.
Hmm.
Ferris is sharing his screen again,
And it's clear.
and he optimized for sound. I'm so proud.
And look how it works. It's not broken up.
Look how cool that is.
Wow.
It's time for news or fake news.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
We'll let that play out.
Ferris is rocking.
Oh, we get to see it this time.
See, okay, so those of y'all just tuning in and hadn't watched these before, Brandon doesn't necessarily cheat, but we give him an advantage when we actually show the words.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, y'all ready to do this? Do we need to go over the rules?
My
or-
brain can
No,
compute
we're
things.
good.
And by the way, Ferris,
think
we
we'll
ain't
get it.
radio. They ain't tuning in. They're fast forwarding to the good shit.
Probably. Well, this is the good shit. They just skipped the first 20 minutes of the conversation. All right,
Well, then they missed a lot of other good shit.
first one.
Fake.
Why? Because it said German. German
I already
ballet
read it.
director formally apologizes for smearing feces in critic's face.
Is this German in frickin' Florida?
Real.
German ballet director formerly.
Hey, you already said fake, bro.
Yeah, I'm sticking with fake. Yeah, I
Oh shit.
believe in myself.
Hey, one of us is bound to be right.
All right, you both said something. Time's up. It is.
Oh, that's definitely
Yes!
It's disgusting.
Told it.
1-0. Nick, you're already starting out bad, man. Okay, next one.
Ooh.
Valentine's dinner ruined after boyfriend overcooks edible underwear.
Oh, give me a break.
I
What is he
can so
cooking
see
it?
somebody doing this though.
Florida.
I could so see somebody actually doing this.
Fake.
Oh, whether it's an actual headline or not, this would be something that would be like the headline on a Facebook post or something on Instagram, right? But whether it's actual news, I'm gonna say fake.
Why would
Mary's-
he be
Mary's
cooking
thinking
it
to
anyways?
herself.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Mary's thinking to
Mary's-
herself, this is only number 2, and I know there's at least 10 or 12 total. And he's already
Mary's
in.
just keeping score and minding her business.
What do you think it is, Mary? News or fake news?
I gotta explain my thought process. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Well, so what
Nick,
y'all
what
say?
you got?
Fake.
I'm saying it's fake.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
that shit's fake.
Okay, so here's my thought process. Most men probably know more about edible underwear for women than women do. So, and most men don't cook. So
Whoa,
I cook.
whoa.
I said most. I
Whoa.
didn't say all. I said
I know a
most.
lot of men. I know a lot of men that cook.
Just because I don't get to purely out of choice because I don't
Okay.
enjoy the process of cooking, I enjoy the
love
process of
cooking.
eating, doesn't mean that I can't.
You can cook mac and cheese.
Mhm.
I'll make
I
anything
didn't
out of
say
a
can't.
box.
I said don't. Next.
Next.
Man dies after being shot by a dog.
Real.
I don't want to just keep saying it. Fake. Fuck it. Dog probably bit the damn gun and it went off.
Are we having technical difficulties?
There's a big silence. I gotta.
Yeah, I just realized I made a FUBU.
Oh,
It is fake.
Correct him.
I was
You
on a
didn't-
roll.
Brandon was the one that said fake on that one, right?
No.
No, Nick
Nick
did.
was?
I said real.
You goober.
I had the wrong
Well-
slide after it, but it was fake. Yeah.
Well, it said that it was news.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't. I made a mistake. In
All
my
right.
in my
I'll take
in
a
my
half a point.
moving slides around, I guess I missed that one. But nation frantically prepares for romantic ejaculation.
Real. I told you. Pipes are bursting all over the place today.
Oh my god. You know what? I gotta go with my gut. Real. Gotta
for the
agree with
record-
the man.
Just for the record, I pulled this off a spoof site. It was not. I did not write this. Sometimes I do, but this was not me.
Fake then, because you said spoof site. Sick of joy.
That shit's fake.
Damn it.
Do you have
I
your
was
voice
hoping.
on this thing saying that?
Yes,
shit's
I
fake?
do.
That's a soundbite, dude. I love it.
That shit's
Fucking
fake.
awesome. That shit's fake.
Pentagon confirms UFOs just regular planes and nation just high.
That's fake, but that's funny.
Fuck it. Real. That's news. That shit's news.
That shit's fake.
Damn it. I
That
was
shit's
hoping
fake.
that would have been fun. What are we tied up now?
Oh, Nick's ahead by one.
Oh
Ooh,
shit, I better
ooh.
get serious. Okay.
All right. Well, you know your goats. So here's the next one. Zoo director allegedly cooks 4 of its 10 pygmy goats for New Year's feast.
That's real. They cook them pygmy some bitches on a spit with honey and garlic, barbecue.
Nick seems to, know a lot about this. So I'm guessing he read it somewhere. I'm gonna agree with him. That shit's real.
Oh, that's definitely news.
Did a soundbite for that one too. That's awesome.
Baby paranoid after discovering parents bugged his crib.
Fake.
Fake. That's, baby wouldn't even know.
That's
The hell is he, Stewie?
That shit's fake.
All right.
Gotta
No
catch
one
up.
has heart to tell man that they are all figments of his untethered mind.
What? No one has heart to tell man that
If
they
all of
are
them are
all
fake.
figments of his untethered mind.
That's fake shit right there.
That shit's fake.
That shit's fake.
That shit's fake.
Bears wrote that one.
No, I didn't actually.
He
Oh,
used
shit.
Chat GP.
I didn't write any of these. Scammers,
Nick.
scammers convince man to send them his savings and set fire to a bank.
I believe
That's
that
news.
shit. Stupid scammers.
Oh, that's definitely news.
Damn it, I'm still down by one. Come on.
Nick's bank closes his account pretending that he was fraudulent.
That's news.
That is
Man,
news.
man abuses dog because he was abused by dog who owned him as a child.
That shit's fake.
I think it's real.
That shit's fake.
That shit's fake.
A dog can't own a human being.
My dog owns me. Speaking of which, I need more.
Venezuelan man becomes first person to be tattooed by a monkey.
That would be
Real.
awesome.
That's that man, that monkey, good too.
Yeah.
It's a cheap tattoo. Bananas. Just pay for it with
He
bananas.
good, man. He good.
What y'all
Fuck
say?
it. Fuck it. Nick said real. I'm
And
going with.
it's a freaking orangutan, and if he gets the tattoo wrong, he gets pissed and he just rips the arm right off.
God.
I'm gonna go with news too because somebody out there is that stupid.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's definitely news.
Outstanding.
He only does bananas.
Las Vegas thieves steal catalytic converter from Wienermobile.
News.
News.
Oh, that's definitely news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. Who
We're
won?
ending on a tie.
They tied.
Hey, y'all do that quite often, honestly. I can't help you there.
Moo 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 ba ba ba. Sheep, you darn fool.
I have a
Shut
question
the
for you
front
guys.
door. Yeah.
I don't know if you want this to be a tiebreaker or not, but
Fake.
after Ferris's questions on one of the previous podcasts, what do people in Australia call flip flops?
Oh shit.
Wait a minute, Mary, were you on that podcast or are you watching the show?
I watch sometimes.
Oh, we have a viewer, y'all.
Yay, we've got one.
What
Actually, two.
flip flops.
3. I vaguely remember doing this too.
I think I know this answer, but I'm gonna let them try first.
Thongs.
No, it wasn't thongs. That's
Yeah.
a us
There is
thing.
somebody calls
Yeah.
flip flops.
That's a us thing.
No, Aussies call flip flops thongs. New
Well, are you gonna
Zealanders
let me
call 'em-
finish?
Sorry. You said no. You disagreed with Nick.
My mother calls flip flops thongs.
Does she?
Yeah. It's not just an Australian thing.
Kiwis call them jandals, but that's any kind of sandal.
Flip flops aren't sandals though.
Mm. At least they don't call them slides. Like the cool kids nowadays.
I think I'm gonna go sing. Don't mind me.
And they go
All
straight to
right.
your profile.
They do.
Maybe they just think you're drunk.
Maybe you have to be drunk to enjoy my voice.
I mean,
That's not
every
true.
once in a blue moon when I'm feeling froggy on a day that I actually, have a drink, I'll join some people. Just not Nick.
You're afraid you regret it in the morning?
A lot of the decisions I make when Nick is present, I regret in the morning.
Notice Nick joins songs that I know, but he never opens songs that I know.
Well, you can do like
That's
I
why
do,
I
you
don't
learn
join
them.
him.
Learn the damn things.
No.
I join songs I don't know.
I ain't
That's
got
the
time for
appeal.
that.
Mm-mm.
I'm too busy doing podcast stuff.
You guys suck. Give me
You
a
guys
list
are
of damn songs
terrible.
that you know. It'll be all songs I don't know.
We've proven that to be false on a show in the past when we went over some song trivia. I just know it.
Hmm.
In the arms of the angel.
I can't sing that shit. Okay, I'm going to start some real trouble here.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, it's been at the last 3 Super Bowls. I didn't know. I just found out today because even everybody's bitching about it. But there's apparently a black national anthem.
Yes, there is.
And there's TikToks of everybody. I don't care who you are, all on this insanity. It's just more stuff trying to keep us that we're split and different. Stupid.
I've only ever known of the national anthem.
Well, now there's one just specifically for our
African
other
Americans.
brother.
Why?
because it makes
Chris
it better.
Stapleton sung the traditional
Original.
national anthem.
Yeah, and it was
And then-
amazing.
It
And
was.
then who was it?
I don't.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
It was
I
a
didn't
lady.
either.
Rihanna? Was it Rihanna that sung it, Nick?
No, some other one.
She did the halftime show.
She did halftime. I fell asleep.
No, not Rihanna.
I don't know who it was.
Was
Anyway,
it Rihanna?
Well, my
I
my
don't
question though, I
it was a
think
beautiful
still-
song. It really was a great song, but it and
It's
and
just tearing people apart.
look, as a Caucasian person, which I'm really not, but
Ferris, you're more than Caucasian, dude. You're translucent, bro.
I'm a saltine. Okay, just what it is.
I'm not.
Mary glows in the dark.
We're
Sounds
not
like you
supposed to.
need to
We're not
wash
supposed to
your
have an
mitts.
opinion about it. Like we can't talk about it. And
I'm brown.
I have African American ancestors.
I
You-
am
you
brown. I
got
can
every
talk about
ancestor in
whatever
the
I
book.
want.
that doesn't. But you know what, y'all? That doesn't matter. Your ancestry doesn't matter unless it
My-
does.
But my question is this though,
Think about that, Nate.
and it still
Your
remains.
Ancestry doesn't matter unless it.
Why?
Okay.
In other words-
Why would there be need for a second national anthem though?
To keep the divide.
That's the underlining plan.
I don't like that answer.
They say inclusion. That's what they say the reason.
Even- Even the race that they want to split from us, because that's all they want to do is talk about race. I've seen even them saying this is stupidity. Nobody likes it, but a small handful.
This is what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Racism exists because it's being taught
Yeah,
to
they won't let it go.
our future generations of children. Kids are learning it from their folks. Okay.
Or
Kids
media.
are learning it from social media. Kids are learning it from both sides of the spectrum of the media, the left and the right. We are all born, right? Essentially perfect. We have to learn right from wrong and all that other kinds of stuff. My son, okay, it might not look like it with all the lights and shit like that. I'm a fairly tan son of a bitch. I walk around brown. I've had people call me a Mexican my entire life, which is totally fine. It doesn't bother me, but I'm
Yeah, but
not
you're
of
not, you're Puerto
Hispanic
Rican.
descent, right? I'm not of Hispanic descent. My son, you put him in a room with various different kids of various different shades of whatever color their skin is, he's going to see, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend. I don't know you. Do you want to be friends?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what my kid sees, and he's about to be 6 years old. Which for a lot of children nowadays, they already know that whole racial discrimination line and this and that and the other, because it's being taught. If you really want racism to die, we stop everything about it.
Yeah, don't even mention race.
We get rid of the divisiveness. We still teach people their ancestral history, right? I'm not saying take away anybody's identity or where they came from, what happened in the past, this and that and the other, yada, yada, yada. Not by any means. History is there so that we can learn from it and better ourselves for the future and future generations. Don't forget about it, but stop doing things that put racial discrimination at the forefront of what we're doing.
Right.
Just saying. And that's all I got to say about that.
So it's weird because the people that want to make like they hate racism are making sure it stays there.
Yeah.
They do certain things that they make it sound like, oh, I'm trying to say they're good people and you shouldn't be. But really what you're doing is making sure it's staying divided.
You ever met a person? I'm
That's-
sure you have. You know the people that have a conversation with you, whether it's a debate or just a discussion, and you realize really quickly that they're a I have to make a point in the last word kind of person,
Yeah.
that I see that as is what mainly that movement is made of. They have to have the last word,
yeah.
the point. They have to make the point. Reparations for historical wrongdoings, I kind of understand, but you can't put a monetary value on that. Just like you can't say that you've been wrong. Now, there are some people, white, black, brown, purple, that have been wronged by other people in various different reasons. Okay, and sometimes it is race related, but that's an isolated event, and now you're blaming a group of an identified group, a certain identifiers of that group, whether they're short, tall, fat, skinny. But or if I get beat up by a fat person, am I going to be prejudiced towards all fat people? That makes no sense.
Not necessarily, but I do like how you started that with short.
I mean, but people identify me as a short male. I mean, because that's what they see, right? So whenever a group is being chastised for one person or a smaller group's issue, that they caused, that's prejudice, and it should be that, and that's fine. It's not racism. We are the human race. Color of skin is not racism. I mean, using color of skin as a deciding factor, whether you are actually, racism is feeling superior to a race. And I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna. Oh, say, can you see?
With
I
the Super
don't-
Bowl, before the Super Bowl came, okay, we have the Super Bowls right. We know who's in it. And on the news, this lady, and I'm only going to say color just because I have to separate. There was a black guy being interviewed on the news. He came on, and Lily was like, "So, what do you think about the fact that this is the first Super Bowl that's got two black quarterbacks?" Now you're trying to act like you're not racist and you're boosting them, but really by doing that, you're separating people. And you know what the guy said? First of all, I really wish you wouldn't separate and mention the fact that the two, because we're all people. It's two quarterbacks. Who cares what color they are? The black guy did not like hearing that. He was like, "Don't say that they're two. Why are you boasting that part of it?"
Yep. You know who I think said it best in an interview was Morgan Freeman. And
they
I'm
brought
not
him up.
gonna attempt to say what he said or what his response was in that interview, but just do y'all, anybody who made it this far in the video or in the podcast, do yourself a favor and Google like Morgan Freeman speaks out about racism in interview or whatever it is. You'll eventually get to it, trust me, and it's
Morgan
beautiful.
Freeman Black History Month conversation.
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's
Yeah.
it.
And the last thing for me is kind of coincides with what both Nick and Ferris are saying. And I think to sum it up, at the end of the day, we all still live on the same planet. We all breathe the same air. We all bleed red, like Nick just said. We all have we run a gambit of emotions, right? But those emotions are all pretty much the same. When you get
We're
down
all
to
white
it,
meat.
we're all, if you peel away the outer skin and just see the freaking sack of meat that's underneath, with varying obvious things that are going to be different: height, weight, sex, right? I'm not saying gender, because that would spark a whole different topic, but height, weight, sex, anatomy, we're all the same. We all got a liver, we all got a heart. The heart does the same function for every single human being on the face of the fucking planet. Our eyeballs, for those of us that have eyeballs and can see, they pretty much all function alike. Our ears, for those of us that have the ability to hear things and aren't deaf, they're all the same. I mean, you peel away that outer layer. We're the fucking same.
They're all the same.
You eat some food, you're gonna take a shit later. You drink some water, you're gonna take a piss. What does the color of your skin have to fucking do with anything? Just be a
Not
good
anything.
person. Just be a good human being. And that's it. That's all I got. Anyway, I got another gray hair in my beard from that. Right there. Just this one. Right there. Golly, I'm catching up to Nick. Look at all this shit. It's starting to come in on this side now. Fuck me running.
Kind of looks like drilling.
Thanks for that. Got me all fired up, you jackhole.
You know what?
What?
I was hoping you knew.
Chicken butt.
Chicken butt.
Oh, there's a shortage. So why did the speaking of chickens and egg shortages and all that other kinds of shit, why'd the chicken actually cross the road? Anybody?
Because
Yeah. That's exactly why. Because
So I want to give kind of a PSA real quick. Nick kind of mentioned it earlier about World War III.
hypothetical, fun, pretend situation, not so
Yep.
fun.
Hypothetical.
I didn't mean to say fun. My bad.
Actually, Mary said that we had an episode that we said it is hypothetical, as loud and clear, and they still took it down.
I just want to say beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's it. I mean, because shit's coming.
It's coming.
What do you need to
It's
prepare
coming.
for a zombie apocalypse, Ferris?
Even no, it's not even that sci-fi-ish. You know, I mean, yeah, is it possible? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't care because all I can say is I hope it's like Walking Dead zombies and not World War Z or whatever it was. That
Oh, you just want them to walk. You don't
quick.
want them to like super sprint.
No, I'm fast, but not that fast. I mean,
You
I'm
don't
fast
have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest.
than the slowest.
This
Well,
is
I
true.
mean, but I eventually run out of gas, and those things don't run out of gas.
That is also true.
You know, I mean, you better get a helicopter or a fast moving train or something to get. I mean, okay, we digress. My point is,
Think about this though. Think about this though, dude. Really, like for real, right? Dude or lady, right? Person turns into a zombie. They still have all of the functioning capabilities as far as walking and running and all that shit that they had before. So if the fastest man on the planet becomes a zombie,
Oh, shit.
he's still the fastest man on the planet.
And he
good
probably
luck.
don't get tired.
Good luck. Yeah, and that's the only difference is now he don't stop.
He running everybody down.
Shit, dude, think about that for a second. Holy fuck. I can't get to my truck fast enough. Ooh, sorry, Ferris.
how does it feel to say truck instead of car?
I know.
Speaking of truck and beans, bullets, band-aids, if we take those two things and put them together, I've mentioned it, but not on the show. The wife gave the okay. The plow truck that's sitting at camp, that 2500 Dodge Ram, I can bug it out.
You got the okay? You son of a. Have you seen Zombie Land?
Well, I
That's
got
what
a
I'm
vehicle
picturing
coming,
right
yeah.
now.
What's your idea of bugging it out? Just a few things. What's your plan
Well, the
with
first
that?
thing I got to do is I got to rip the bed off because it's mashed in from sliding into a tree in the winter. So I'm gonna stake bed it.
So you're gonna fix it and pertify it before the apocalypse.
Oh, I ain't pertifying it, but it's gonna have a stake bed where it can have kind of like the old wagons in the day where you could take the sides off.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
got the plow on the front. I was kind of trying to think, is there a way to take the plow where it's got the forks because it's a quick connect? Is there a way to undo those forks and make them where they'll connect back to the plow, but I can connect those forks on other things so I could have different attachments that go on the front of the truck?
Well, I'm sure if anybody could figure it out, you can.
So I was thinking of that. I want to make sure that it can take a fucking hit if I hit shit. So I want to beef the front end up. That's part of the attachment idea. I mean, right now, if I have the plow on and I have that thing V'd, I'm gonna smash some shit. But anyways, the thing is I got the okay. So now I got to assess it and really break down what I want to do. I want this thing to be awesome.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm actually really proud of you. You didn't say, first things I'm doing, throwing a 12-inch lip with some 47-inch tires on that bitch.
No, it's already
'Cause-
up. I can't go no higher because I need it to go too. I don't want it to
My
be
brother would
Right.
have said. My brother would have said a howitzer. That's what he would have said. It's going right on top.
I was gonna say a turret on top of the cab.
You gotta
Yeah.
have something, dude. You gotta have a gun
But honestly,
station.
my thought of the day, real quick, is think functionality and what's the word? Multi-use when you're thinking kind of along the lines Nick's going with this bug out vehicle thing. How are you going to survive the beginning? And the beginning is coming. A lot of people say, hypothetically, a lot of people say that, well, let's just dumb it down to a natural disaster. Y'all were just talking about pipeline busting and things like that. You never know when your area is going to be suffering from a hurricane, nothing like that. These techniques and thoughts go hand in hand with that situation too. Okay, so that's not hypothetical. That's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. All across the country, you're going to have a problem. You're going to need to be prepared. Okay. I'm just throwing out these little phrases because if you think that way, if you think about what you need to survive a situation like that, natural disaster, and then you also think, okay, well, I can use paracord for this, I can use it for that, this. There's 10 things you can use fishing line for. Those are the essentials, not a gun necessarily, maybe not even a tent. You can make shelter out of other. You see what I'm getting at? People like me and Nick have talked a lot, Brandon, you a couple times, that it's so overwhelming. I need all this stuff. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You need to learn
love
how
how
to
you
use the
just
stuff.
You
leave
need
me out.
essentials. Essentials.
Well, I'm sorry, Mary.
Well,
We've talked.
and
I'm sorry.
let's not forget,
I'll fire myself.
get yourself, don't forget to pack up a little bit of that baling wire. And I'm not talking baling twine, I'm talking baling wire.
And dryer
because-
lint
Because it's a good fire starter.
or belly button lint, whatever.
But you you son of a bitch.
Mine's all wet. I can't pre-claim that.
Damn it. Now you got me thinking about it. Let me clean this out real quick right here. Anyway, don't forget about that baling wire because
Well,
if
that's
things
a
get
wrap.
into a pinch and you find yourself out there in them woods, right? You can go ahead and get your little trap line going, maybe.
Mhm.
You might even be able to find yourself some food and become a little bit, self-sustainable, so to speak. Y'all remember the Big Five sporting goods? You guys got those where you're at?
Never heard of it.
Nah, we have Academy.
Oh, you don't got Big Five?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we
Academy
got
and
this
Bass
place.
Pro.
We've
There were
got
Cabela's
Bass
and
Pro.
Bass Pro.
We've got Cabela's
Sure.
too. But we got this little one
Runnings.
called Big Five, and I don't think it's necessarily a little one, but Big Five Sporting Goods is one of those places now where it's kind of like, how are y'all open? You're doing some black market shit in the back. I just know it, right? like you drive by it and nobody's in that parking lot. It's been like that for 56 years. You ask a lot of folks, where's your first stop on something like that? If you've got to stop for supplies, you absolutely have to. I'm going to Home Depot. I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to Target. I'm going to Oshkosh Bagosh. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Dude, Big Five. Big Five. If I for out here, and here's why. They got all the shit. They got all of it. They got the guns. They got the freaking bows and arrows. They got the camping equipment. They got tents. They got hiking boots. They got everything you need. So in a hypothetical situation where you get to go to one place and one place only, and you got as much time as you possibly can to get your 5-finger discount on the shit. Some bitch, if that hypothetical situation ever arises and I'm the lucky guy that gets to go on a free shopping spree and I got no time limit, I'm going to Big Five.
Don't be stealing no tennis rackets, people. He doesn't really mean that.
Just saying.
And that's
Just
the
saying.
thing. That's the thing. There's a large part of the population that are not going to use their brain when it comes to, okay, look at looters, for example. They're not going to use their brain. I'm going to get this big 70-inch TV. What you going to do with it?
Right.
Yeah, how you gonna
Right.
plug it in?
Oh, this thing's valuable. Guess what? And something like that, all the shit that you think has value, but all of a sudden ain't got no
Nothing.
fucking value. You know what's
Yep.
going to have value? Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids.
Yep.
That's right.
Burns, bullets, and
Go get your shirt now.
Knew I'd get that in there.
I need to
Raise your
do-
hand if you're Bible toting gun.
I know some things I need to do shirts on. I got to come up with some ideas.
Well,
that's
that was
that's my
fun.
message for. I mean, it's
Wonderful message, Ferris.
getting there's the question
Prepare
marks are
yourself.
getting more and more and more. So that's all I gotta say.
Well, you remember, I
You
would
want to know
say-
more? Email me. There you go.
Right. You want to give them your email, Ferris?
Sure. Not really.
Don't do it. It's not
I'm
gonna
pretty
work.
sure it's been put out there before.
Y'all remember like 10, 15 years ago or so? Fuck, I already lost my train of thought. Damn it. It's been too long.
Your train crashed just like the other ones did.
Well, the only reason
I'm pulling a Nick. It's gone.
the only reason I bring that up because I care about everybody. I want everybody to survive anything that could happen. But I the numbers, the reality of it all. Go ahead. Now he just ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I remembered. 10, 15 years ago, you remember all those guys that like not first came out, but they were starting to come out about, prepping and this and that and the other. And they were starting all
Mhm.
these prepping groups and being preppers, and
Yeah.
they were crazy psychos and they're
Mhm.
conspiracy theorists. Oh, those crazy right-wing preppers. Yeah. Well, have you seen the amount of prepper videos that are coming out nowadays?
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like
On all platforms.
the American what that show was it American Preppers or something? I don't know what it was, but I used to watch that thinking, well, I would never go on this show. And to add to that, most of those people on there to me were more liberal than conservative. The way that that was my assumption, and maybe I'm guilty of that, but I just
Mhm.
kind of felt like they leaned more left wing than right wing anyway. But I would never put my location or my way of doing things on TV. Screw that.
Nope.
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 Don't telecast
Nope.
what you're doing.
Definitely not. Well, and the other thing too is I don't mind people out there doing the prepping videos and like showing you how to do stuff, like, if they're out there canning and they're jarring stuff and whatnot, getting prepped. But if you're out there and you're building yourself some kind of underground fortress, the fortress of solitude, so to
don't show
speak,
them where your mailbox is.
and you're putting your fucking address out there, bro, dude, you know how many people are going to be showing up when
That's
the
like
shit
saying,
hits the fan?
Hey,
Like,
I'm a billionaire,
well,
and I just buried 3.8 billion in the backyard. Here's my address.
right?
Good luck.
Right? Why would you do that? Keep it to yourself.
Idiots.
Just as a disclaimer, I don't have an underground bunker in my backyard. Stay off my land. Thank y'all.
Neither do I. I ain't got nothing. Not a thing.
Nope.
I'm going to my daddy's.
We were actually just talking the other day about how we could better fortify the house just in case something like that were to happen. And again, this whole conversation stemmed from that show, The Last of Us, and it's been this fun talking about it up until this point. Gonna say it, Nick, dude, bro, you got to watch the show. You got to go watch it now.
I'm about to start it tomorrow.
Do it. With that, this has been
guys,
fun.
excellent, nice, wonderful. Be nice, be quiet. Shh. Don't talk, just listen.
Be
Mary,
nice.
I'm
be
glad you're
quiet.
feeling better.
Shh. Just
Yeah.
don't talk. Listen.
Yeah.
I like that.
Enjoy the
Yeah,
show.
we are glad you're feeling better, Mary.
Thanks.
I'm looking at you like I could see you, but you're all blurred out, gray, blacked out, whatever. You're a ghost.
Well,
Sorry.
like, subscribe, comment. I don't think we said it at the beginning. Damn it.
I did. I
You
did.
sure?
Yep.
Mhm.
100%.
Share, comment, do things, be part of the world. Go to our link tree, have fun down in there. Go get a Bean Boys and Band-Aid shirt or two. You're going to need it. Coming
If
up.
you're on Smule, fill out the form. Let's have you on. Let's go.
Yes, let's get vocal.
Let's get vocal.
Let's get vocal going on before the apocalypse happens. We're running out of
Hell
time.
yeah. We got to have a little bit of fun before the shit hits the fan.
We'll probably have a special for that too.
It's the end of the world. We'll be the dumb sons of bitches that still jump on and record something.
All right, y'all. Be good. Peace.
Take care, y'all.